Hello there, and welcome on in. I am Puzzle Letter, and I am here to play some games and raise some money for Game On To End Lupus, or GOTEL, as we call it. So hopefully everybody's doing well today. Hi there, Liz Shorty. Hi there, Redox. Hi there, Seven Castle Forest. Thanks so much for coming on by. I am here with a special guest today, and that is my son, HPbug or Headphones Bug.
Hi, I'm Headphones Bug. I'm Puzzle's son. And I'm gonna be playing this game called Crab Champions. For the stream. And Crab Champions is a game where you're like a crab and you have to fight other crabs. And every island you get an upgrade.
Well, that sounds really fun and really great. Thanks so much for being with us, HPbug. I know the last time you were with us last year, your voice sounded much, much younger. You're a teenager now, and all of a sudden you sound so old. Um,
Not old.
Oh, hi there, Simon Ashtier. Welcome on in. So glad that you are here with us. Uh, I am excited for everyone to see this awesome game. So, what made you decide to pick out of all the games when I said, do you want to help mom stream for to raise some money to end lupus, which is a disease that mom has, right? What made you decide to pick Crab Champions as the game that
It's just a fun game and it's just a fun pick and fun pick because this is obviously not realistic. Like a crab isn't gonna be flying with a lightning scepter.
Yeah, you don't get a lightning scepter if you're a crab. This crab is green and he's jumping around. Can you stop for just 1 sec and let us know what is this space? Can you explain to us what
This
we're seeing?
this is the lobby, and basically this is where you pick all your loadout before you start a round. I'm just quickly going through
All right, well, let's
all the
go through
ones.
slowly and tell us what kind of game is this? Are you solving puzzles? Are you fighting? What are you
This
doing?
is definitely a roguelike game,
A roguelike game. Okay.
like most games that I play.
So, what is different about a roguelike game? Do you want to tell us about what a roguelike game is and and how this is like that?
Well, in a roguelike game, um, when you die, you start over and you lose everything. In this game, you get to keep some stuff, but most of the things that you obtain,
Mm-hmm.
um, in a round, you actually don't keep.
Ah, okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put up the link uh, to donate. So let me put that in and pin it to chat somewhere. Let's see if I can remember. Seven says, I've played a couple of roguelikes, including Hades and Returnal. Both very fun, but both very hard too. So when you're not playing HP Bug, if you could just kind of walk around maybe just a little slowly, because a lot of people haven't seen this, and our old eyes just can't follow everything that we're seeing, so it just kind of looks like a blur, um, a little bit. So let me see if I have any bot commands. Let's see. Let me see if I did one that's like GOTEL. Oh, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna pin this one, and I'm gonna pin it manually, and then there we go. Great. All right. So up there is the link, right? Do we want people to donate some funds to Game On to End Lupus? Why would we want people to do that, HPbug?
Um, Puzzle actually has lupus.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Mom does. Let's see. Is my chat like not? There you go. Woohoo! I can get that going. Okay. So that is right. And so we have a big team this year. So um, our team includes Mom and Simon and Shorty and Cola, which is Calcula Cola. And this year we have G-Force, NC Small, and Seven Castle Forest. And really, Red Ox PDX as well. She's pretty much part of the team. And do you want to get started on a round and show everybody what you got?
Yeah, for now I just have some modifiers that make the game pretty easy.
Yeah.
For now.
Can you start like just like a basic first round, just like if you were going to start the game again or start it over, or is there any way to do like level 1 so that we can kind of see what level 1 would look like?
When I started playing, usually played with just relaxed.
Relax
It,
mode. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, be a little bit less stressful that way. Good
I'm
thinking.
used to playing on a really difficult. I'm used to playing the game while it's really difficult.
Mhm.
But honestly, sometimes I just like having a chill experience.
Yeah. And so what are the objectives? And what are you doing
To
here?
beat the boss.
Okay, did you already
Like,
beat the boss here? Very quickly?
no.
Oh, okay. What are these chests for?
These give you upgrades. The boss is on Island 28.
Oh, yeah? Okay, very
These
cool.
green chests are health upgrades. This red one is a damage gives damage upgrades, like drill shot, chance for shots to spawn damaging drills on impact.
Okay.
But you can also choose to salvage this if you don't like it, and it gives you some crystals, which is used in the shop.
And what can you buy with the crystals?
Upgrades.
Okay. Do you have a character that is not upgraded that you can start right like from the beginning? Or can you only use this character?
Like I said, it's a roguelite. So so this is essentially the same experience, except I'm using Blade Launcher,
Okay.
which isn't that much stronger. It's probably one of the weaker ones.
Okay. All right.
Every weapon has its upsides and downsides. Blade Launcher comes with a lot of pierce.
Okay. You're doing a lot of jumping. Is that you're just sort of avoiding getting hit by some of these guys?
I it it's a habit for me to move around a lot because it lets me dodge some other attacks. And in more difficult modes, it's really good to dodge attacks. Because if you don't, then you can lose max HP.
Ah, okay.
Right here are the portals.
Ah, gotta stay mobile, like the original Doom, says Simon. Um,
So you can choose one of three portals. So this one will give you a speed chest, which will give you a speed upgrade. This one this one will give you an economy chest, which gives you economy upgrades. And this is an elemental chest, which gives you elemental upgrades. I personally think I'm gonna go with economy
okay.
for this.
So, a money upgrade. Uh,
As money can give you a lot of upgrades.
okay. Cool, cool. Ah, C Small says, no sound, driving home soon. Good luck, uh, HF. HF. Puzzle headphones bug. Thank you, C Small. Uh, hopefully, uh, you had a really great visit. I saw that you were having a good time where you were. So, no spoilers, that I am
Um,
very excited for you. Um, yeah. And Shorty says, have fun. Okay. So, what are we looking at here? Ooh, it's nighttime. It's
that doesn't change anything.
okay. It might make it a little harder to see who's attacking you, possibly. No?
No, it doesn't.
No, not really. Okay. All right. So, what does this say?
This the common perk that I chose for this island. It's called Paycheck, and it lets you gain crystals after clearing each island.
Okay. So let's fight some bad guys. Now, is there an actual storyline to this? Are you a good crab, a bad crab? Are you
I mean, we're
fighting?
assuming you're a good crab, but but there is a very possible chance that you're a super villain and the whole world is trying to stop you.
Are you just making that up?
I'm just making that up. There's no proof of that, but there's also technically no proof that you're the hero. So that could totally be possible, but I don't think so. Let's just assume that we're the hero.
Okay. All right. So we can safely say
I
there's
would
no storyline.
I would pick this
Yeah.
because relics can be really good, but for purposes and also because this is pretty easy, I'm gonna pick this because it's a new mode, demolition. Instead of just killing all the enemies, you have to destroy all enemy nests, because otherwise infinite enemies will spawn.
Okay. So you get more enemies spawning if you don't get the nest, and so there'll be a nest to find. Okay. So this good non-villainous crab, not trying to take over the crab world. What kind of guys do you fight? What kind of mobs are around?
Other crabs,
You're fighting your own kind? Oh no, that doesn't look like a crab.
well, that does.
Mm.
But you also fight slugs, ants that have superpowers, and literal floating skulls.
Aha. Oh, I
And
see.
also starfish sometimes on the surface that fly. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Now, can you co-op with this game?
Yeah, you can.
What about PvP?
You used to, but for some reason they took that away
Ah, okay.
from us players. There used to be a whole PvP mode in the lobby, and one of my friends that played this with me was like really good at it to the point where it was simply unfair.
Don't you mean CVC? Not player versus player, crab versus crab. That was Simon. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so there's no CVC, PvP mode anymore, but you can still co-op with this game.
It
So,
was really fun.
oh yeah, could you have any upgrade?
Oh yeah, I have this claw. My melee is claw, which can knock enemies back, dealing some good damage, but also just doing a good amount of damage in general.
Oh, so you don't have your lightning scepter anymore?
No, I use this blade launcher.
This a blade launcher? Oh, it looks like it's launching these little discs that can cut the enemies. Okay, so this is Island 5 cleared. How many islands do we go through?
28. And this is the shop.
Okay, how often do you get to go to a shop?
Um,
Oh, be very slow and very methodical and try not to go back and
every.
forth. Let us see
So,
everything.
first it takes 6 islands, but then it takes 7 islands for all the rest. And yes, that's actually true. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, 6, 7. That's not what I'm trying to do here.
No? Okay. So, what's the... Okay, tell us what you're doing and do it slowly, hun.
Oh. I'm picking my perks from the shop.
And how did you earn those perks?
By buying them with crystals, like I said earlier.
Okay. So, fight the guys, get the crystals. Every few levels, every 6,
Ooh.
you go to a shop and you get upgrades. And basically, since it's a roguelike, you start that process over again once you die once.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's fight some slugs. Is it random then? Is it like a so every time you go in, kind of like when we were playing Spelunky, every time you
Yeah,
go
kind
into.
of, except it's random in the way that there's many paths you could go with the portals. It's random portals every island. It's never the same portals.
Okay. So hopefully every few minutes we will be getting some.
This is an elite. It always appears after the shop unless you purposefully fight one for loot.
Ah,
A natural elite will always spawn right after the boss, right after, not the boss, the shop, unless it's the boss.
now, do certain colors of chests always indicate like particular powers? Like I see a lot of purple going around, and since I'll ask about the purple, because you know the color of lupus awareness, and lupus is
It's
purple.
arcane. It's arcane power.
Arcane power. Okay, now if there are bad guys that are purple, does that mean that's the kind of power they have?
It indicates arcane or lightning.
Okay.
Usually, always lightning for the bad guys. Usually lightning for the player.
Okay. Remember to go slowly and tell us about the different choices. Talk about um,
So far I've gotten Regenerator, Paycheck, Fortitude, Mango, and Performance Bonus.
awesome.
Regenerator regenerates 6 health per second. Paycheck gain 40% of the price of the common pickup after clearing each island.
All right. Great job so far, kiddo. And for those of you who don't know, this HPbug is my son, and he's playing some Crab Champions to help out mom in raising some money for Game On to End Lupus, GOTEL, and to just show us what he's got with this cool roguelike game. I'm not sure exactly when it came out. Uh,
It's been around for a very long time. It's just that I've never seen anyone playing it, and it's honestly a shame because I personally think that this game's underrated.
Mm. Well, a very long time can be a little bit of a relative thing, kiddo. A lot of the games that we play in the retro community have been around since
For
before
me,
you were born.
for me,
Yeah, it's one of the older
like
games you play.
3 to 4 years.
Yeah, exactly, Simon. Simon just made the same point. It's been around for a very long time, ever since 2023. Is that really how old it is, Simon? Can you can you look up like when Crab Champions came out just for my just for posterity? Well, let's see when a very long time ago was. Um,
For me, it was a very long time ago because I have bad memory.
well, uh, you are you are pretty young, but you have played some retro games. Steam says its release date was April 1st, 2023. So,
It was an April Fool's game.
or I'm sorry, April 1st. Yeah, it was April. It came out April Fools. But I guess they were the fools if they thought you weren't going to defeat it readily, little one. Um, yeah, you've
I
played
think I
some
discovered
older
this
games.
game like 2 years ago.
Hmm. It was pretty new then. So what are we picking here? What island are you on at this point? You remember you got to tell us what you're doing and then do it
Um,
slowly whenever there's a choice.
I'm picking this because it will give me more damage.
Oh, the giant sword gives more damage. I mean, that's fair. So, okay. Thank you. Um, and thanks, Simon, for looking that up. Uh, it's currently on sale, 25% off on Steam for $7.50. So I know that it's been fun for you. And if anybody likes roguelike games, it definitely seems to be have a lot of replayability. Uh, and HPbug has fun with it. I personally like
I picked
that.
I picked Horde because it's a new mode. So instead of killing all the enemies, you have to survive a horde for a certain amount of time.
Mm. Oh, Red Ox says it's like when my students say Breath of the Wild is so old. That's the Zelda game that came before Tears of the Kingdom. So I know we actually had to pick one year if we were gonna uh, get
It
Link's
felt old to
Awakening.
me, okay?
It felt old to you. And Simon said he had a good time with this game. Yep, yep. Simon's played this one before. Um, and yeah, when I do a roguelike, I guess I like the spelunky or spelunker type, where I'm not necessarily fighting against too many mobs, but if you like the fighty type, which I think a lot of people do when they play roguelikes. Ooh, what's this?
This is a greed chest. Maybe like, oh no, it's greed. If you're good enough, the downside doesn't matter. And I'm really good at this game.
I love how modest kids are. Um, oh, that bot will be more accurate when I play Final Fantasy, but when I play Final Fantasy, I do play with the quality of life updates on. Um, Simon says, I hope you suspend them until they could get the Triforce of Courage from Zelda 2. LOL. uh, yeah, we
Never
definitely
mind.
play lots of retro games, don't we? You've played a lot of retro games too. I know probably the most
I
retro
have.
game that you played was that Paperboy. You had a really fun time with that. Um,
Leap of Faith. Max health multiplier increase but fall damage is enabled. Nope, I'm salvaging that. Mm, I think I'm gonna go for economy because I need money.
oh, don't we all in this economy? Um,
In this economy.
Red says, someday I'm gonna write a grant for a whole stack of Nintendo Switch OG or Lite and assign them homework over a weekend to play a bunch of games and write down papers on them. You should do that. You should do that. You should write a grant, and everybody has to sign in or sign out like Nintendo Switches, and they have to play the Nintendo Switch online, like the NES games and the SNES games. A bunch of puzzle games too. Make them play.
I mean,
um,
you'll puzzle them better. Just kidding. That's not what that's supposed to mean.
yeah. Do you know what the puzzle better um, represents, little one? Do you remember when Mom was writing a blog about what the puzzle meant?
Pretty sure it has something to do with autism.
Yeah, it does. So the puzzle piece is somewhat representative in some communities of autism awareness. Um, that changes depending on who you ask, but yeah, you and your brother both have autism and you have ADHD, and we wanted to celebrate your neurodiversity and how much Mom loves you. So I was writing some things about how we can show autism love and how we can solve things better, and so Puzzle Better came about. Uh, and then, you know, when we had all the lockdowns and Mama had to be with you all the time, kind of that changed things up, and then it just kind of became my gamer tag. But we really like puzzle games, don't we? So it kind of works.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna pick Money Shot because that's gain crystals when damaging enemies.
Hmm.
Like, I feel like all of us would take that.
Hmm. Oh, and Simon says that that's what his blog was basically about, is giving people an appreciation for games that were underrepresented, and like you were saying, that there are games that people not that are really cool and really good, and not a lot of people necessarily play them, and highlighting those things can be kind of fun, and educating people on games that kind of for whatever reasons, marketing or timing or whatever, didn't get the play that kind of they could deserve, kind of like Crab Champions. So you're being just like Simon when he does the best games um, never played. You're kind of doing the same thing. You're showing off a game that didn't get played as much, but maybe should.
Maybe partially because it's an April Fool's game and everyone thought it would be super bad.
Maybe. Um,
But I can assure you it's definitely not bad.
mhm. Oh, you had a blog once too, Red? Academic hot takes as a young mom. Yeah, mine was like, oh, how to uh, kind of make good sense in the chaos. It was like chaotic good sense, but from a nerdy perspective, because with the
I'm
alignment,
gonna fight
chaotic
the
good.
next elite.
Can you let Darby out first? Because he's like tapping on the glass there. Okay. And pretty soon, Once HPbug fights this next elite, we will probably take a few minutes to debut this wonderful, awesome, amazing educational lupus video made by Auntie Redox, and Dr. Redox PDX made a very cool educational video that we're going to show everybody. Okay, kiddo?
Okay.
All right. So let's fight this elite. It's cool that you can practice, maybe not the reading chat, but talking to chat, talking to mom while you're playing a game so that you can get, in streamer mode. Because you want to start doing your own streaming soon, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can tell how proud I am. Oh boy. Okay.
Darby already wants to come back in.
Okay. All right. He already wants to come back in. Well, it's the springtime, right? The flowers are out, the bunnies are out. Mama Bunny, Darby is allergic to nature, but Mama Bunny probably just had her baby bunny somewhere out in the yard, and Darby likes to explore and look around. So hopefully,
To play with the bunnies.
well,
And not with his teeth.
not with his teeth. Mm-hmm.
Because he actually wants to play with the bunnies, but the bunnies are too scared.
Yeah, they're usually in a pretty protected spot, so we can look at them from afar. Oh, and Red says that's perfect that she has to go in 15 minutes. Okay, yeah. So yeah, after this boss, I've got it on OBS set up as its own source, and we already tried it out, and it's playing. Although in OBS, it's not playing on like I can't hear it, but the recording hears it. So if it's a little loud or a little soft, you'll have to let me know, everybody. All right, let's see. Did you already beat them?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Is this
I have 2 more areas.
okay? You're way too good at this game, HPbug.
What do you mean? I only have like 3,444 max HP.
Well, your island 15 is cleared. So, should we show off this cool video?
Yeah, I'm just gonna clear some islands because I need to get this moving.
Okay. All right. I'm going to. I'm gonna just ask you to pause clearing the island
Why?
so that we can watch the video. Actually, you won't be able to hear the video, but everybody should be able to hear the video.
What do you mean? I'll just be clearing islands while you watch the video.
Okay, well, you'll have to watch the video with me after, okay, kiddo? Because I want you to learn about the science of lupus, because it's very interesting.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right. So, without further ado, thank you so much, Red, for making this video. I would like to shout you out. So, shout out. And I'm going to do Pixel Pond Productions, because that's, and if you want to put the website as well, if you have any needs, you're an amazingly big part of the team. And right now you haven't been streaming as much, but your Discord is still really active, and you guys are taking on a lot with your amazing production company. If you have any needs that are camera and production related, talk to Red, contact them. They're awesome, and put all your stuff. All right. All right, let's change over to, and let me know if it's too loud. Let's see if this works.
Hello, my name is Dr. Redox, and today we're going to raise some lupus awareness for our GOTEL stream team here in the Pixel Pond. Let's begin with a quick discussion of the normal immune response. Normally, our B cell function under healthy conditions support our immune system by recognizing foreign antigens and differentiating into both plasma cells and memory cells. B cells produce antibodies to fight infection, and they work alongside T helper cells to coordinate the immune response. However, in lupus, B lymphocytes, aka B cells, develop cellular dysfunction, and their role in the immune system is broken. Normally, B cells help protect our body by producing these antibodies against pathogens and protect us from bacteria, viruses, and other invading organisms. However, in lupus, B cells become dysregulated and begin to attack our body's own tissues. Normally, our immune system eliminates or suppresses dysfunctional B cells that react against our self or ones that create what we call self-antigens. This process is called immune tolerance, but in SLE, aka lupus, this protective mechanism fails. The B cells begin to recognize the body's own nuclear material as foreign. Some of these elements of our body include DNA, RNA, and nuclear proteins, and instead of recognizing these substances, B cells produce autoantibodies against them. The hallmark of lupus is an excessive production of these autoantibodies. Activated B cells transform into plasma cells which continuously secrete autoantibodies. This causes chronic immune activation, persistent inflammation, and injury at the tissue and cellular level. Unlike normal immune responses, this inflammatory process doesn't automatically shut off, it continues unchecked. Because autoantibodies can bind to self-antigens and circulate through our bloodstream, they create immune complexes which can then deposit in tissues all over the body. This includes the kidneys, our skin system, blood vessels, joints, and more. And once they're deposited, they activate a complement and inflammatory pathways. This results in tissue destruction at the cellular, tissue, organ, and even system level. Lupus is one of the most challenging autoimmune diseases to manage because it's highly variable, unpredictable, multisystemic, and immunologically complex. Unlike diseases that affect a single organ or follow a consistent pattern, lupus behaves differently from patient to patient and even changes over time within the same patient. Lupus can affect nearly any organ in the body system, and while one patient may experience only mild joint pain and rash, others may experience kidney failure, stroke, seizures, and severe vasculitis. This variable means treatment can't follow a simple one-size-fits-all approach. Most lupus medications suppress the immune system, and while these reduce inflammation, they also impair the body's ability to fight infection, which creates a difficult balance for treatment. With too little suppression, you end up with ongoing organ damage from the disease, and with too much, you end up with severe infection. Additionally, fatigue in lupus can be profound and persistent. Some of those contributing factors include chronic pain, inflammation, sleep disturbances, depression, the effects of medication, and psychological stress, which also worsens the disease over time. Patients with lupus often struggle with maintaining employment, having steady relationships, financial burden, anxiety and depression, and other long-term complicated issues. Today, there is no cure for lupus, but there are many therapies used to control the disease activity, reduce flares, slow organ damage, and disease progression. But none of these treatments eliminate the underlying autoimmune dysfunction. Therefore, lupus treatment and management requires lifelong monitoring and medication, as well as ongoing interdisciplinary care. These new therapies that are coming out today are both wonderful and very expensive, many of them with varying responses in our new patient population. And that's why the work of our friends Stream Team here and GOTEL is so important. So let's raise some money, raise some awareness, and find a cure for lupus.
Wow, that was amazing. Uh, that was amazing. Thank you so much for making that amazing video. Yeah, I can sit
I'm
here.
gonna need to watch it later.
You definitely will. I could sit there and talk for like 20 minutes about my experience with lupus, and and obviously I know that that has value in one way, but the education wise, just how you were able to explain everything with the visuals, and just really talking through what makes lupus so different and so challenging to diagnose, to treat, and all the different ways that you can treat it, and just the biggest challenges, uh, and the science of what it is. See, I'm sitting here like stumbling over my words now, even trying to explain the video, and it was really well done. I can't wait for you to continue to work with us, and just be a part of the team like you've always been. Did I tell you guys that Red also donated her Castlevania album that was on Bandcamp to me so that I could use it as background music while I'm doing jigsaw puzzles when my fingers hurt too much uh, to do other games and things like that, or when we're just doing GOTEL jigsaw puzzles or other jigsaw puzzles that I do occasionally on stream. Just and that way we have this high quality audio to go with things. So just really overwhelmed by all of the love and kindness and friendship that uh, the community and LaShorty, Simon, Red, Sod, G-Force, 7, C Small, my team, and so many others have just given to me, and by extension to you, little guy, my awesome crab, uh, eh, fighting champion over here. Because when mom's friends kind of love mom that way and offer that friendship, they're also being a support to you and to Pandos, your older brother, um, who needs a lot of help, doesn't he, buddy?
Yes.
Hmm. Well, gang, gotta go, gotta head out. Time to take Blue Ox to middle school dance with their friends. Oh my gosh, I love it. Send pictures, okay, Red? Oh, I'm excited to see. I can't wait. So that's so cool. Freaking awesome is correct. Ooh, sorry, mommy said that word. um, we'll see if she lets you. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yes, and LaShorty's here saying it. It's yeah, it's a super awesome video. And headphones bug, you're doing a great job just keeping the gameplay going as mom is talking, and just giving us something fun to look at while we are um, going through. So, and Red said next year, hopefully making a better video. April and May are most heaviest parts of the year. Yeah, and we could even collaborate in the summer or in like the off season too, Red, like in like winter when things are slow, um, and talk about things that we can do to get ready when May comes. We can always, yeah, mess around with that. Okay. Simon said, I'm going to catch up on chat a little bit. I want to share that video with all of GOTEL. I want to see it become part of the standard introduction for everyone. I want every streamer to use it very much. Okay, we'll be right back. In the meantime, here's a message from Dr. Redox. Exactly. So, if there are any, we have a couple of people we might be able to reach out to ask for help on who we could reach out to. So we'll kind of workshop that as a team and see what we can do. But yeah, very cool. So what island are we on, little guy?
24.
24 out of 28. Okay, good, because it's your bedtime, but it's Friday night, so I'm gonna let you. Hopefully, you can wrap this up and get us to Island 28. I won't make you stop. Won't say it's bedtime right now. Red says, thanks everyone. Good luck this evening. Yeah, definitely. Please use that link right there and make a donation if you can to help us end lupus. It goes right to research, resources, and
My cat.
oh, hard mode. Hard mode. Spice is on you. You gotta defeat the boss with the kitty boss. Uh, Jumping around, making trouble. Hi, Spice. Everyone say hi to Spice. Cat difficulty multiplier, says Seven Castle Forest. Seven said. And then
In the top middle, it says what island we're on, but it also says the difficulty. So basically, I've relaxed on, but normally I play with a ton of modifiers that make the game more difficult.
okay. Yeah, you do sometimes play with modifiers. I will take a second to highlight that I do have a Throne account, and one of the things that I've been trying to put on there are sensory items for you and your brother um, to have while I stream so that I could stream more, and also a hand massager slash heater that will hopefully, yeah, if I can get it, might be able to help my hand survive a little bit more during stream breaks and so that I can play for a little bit longer. That's the hope anyway. And some stuff for Darby and Spice. So if anybody does also want to sort of help out in that way, there's the Throne. Yeah, I'm not good at asking for that kind of stuff, so that's that. Anyway, continuing forward, I am so glad that you came on, little guy, and definitely you have helped to continue to spread the word.
Support Game on To End Lupus, but also please try Crab Champions. It's 75% off, right?
I think Simon said it was 25% off. Okay.
Yeah, and it's already pretty cheap.
Okay.
It's
Let
a
me
very fun
bring
game.
down OBS for a second and get the chat over here. Hold on. Eee. Okay. All right. It is $7.50 at 25% off. Okay. You're doing so good, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for helping us spread the word about Crab Champions and also Game On To End Lupus. So hopefully let's get you to bed soon. What level are you on? I'm looking at this tiny screen, you guys. So it's really hard to tell where he is.
27. This is the last shop.
Okay, last shop, and then you've got up to level 28, and you can kick this game in the hiney. And then it'll be bedtime, and then Mom can say other words. I'm just kidding. I won't. But then I can play some Final Fantasy 1 for everybody for a little while, and then I'm gonna raid train onto the Shorty Games, who I think either has some more Mario Galaxy and some more GOTEL word spreading of awesomeness. And she also has, everybody on our team has the video that Dr. Redox PDX made about lupus science and lupus facts, and everybody will be using that video. We're all so excited that Redox made this informative educational lupus video. Okay. Oh my gosh, that thing looks huge. Holy smokes, little one. I mean, you're 13. You're not little anymore. You're bigger than me. You guys know he is like 6 inches taller than me now. It's like so sad.
No, it's so good.
Shush you. Alright, go beat the giant. Is it a centipede? A millipede?
Giant ant.
Giant ant?
It,
A giant?
I mean, I guess.
Alright. Very cool. Alright, let me check chat. Just double checking. We'll see if this giant can be defeated. I think it's getting you with its poison.
Look at my HP and tell me if I'm getting destroyed or not.
I don't see it. I don't see his or her HP going down. I think it's defeating the evil crab, which is you.
I'm not evil.
Oh, I mean heroic crab. There's no storyline, okay, guys? So I can make up whatever story I want, and if you're the master supervillain in the story, nobody can tell me different. So who here thinks that HPbug is really like low key the supervillain in this story? I don't know.
I mean, I have a literal blade launcher.
Although the ant's eyes do look a little slightly evil.
But what if he's just built like that? What if he's not evil? But then that means I'm evil, so that can't be right. Right?
Oh, he has baby ants, or she. Is Mama Ant has baby ants? And,
I'm killing her babies.
oh, well.
Well, I think
mean,
that
I
reveals
it's
whether I'm evil or not.
it's better than my baby, I suppose. Yeah, get him in the face. Get the babies in the face. All right. Well, here we are, folks. Telling my son to get the babies in the face. Hashtag parenting. I have a hashtag parenting on this.
Hashtag parenting.
So, yeah. No one discuss amongst yourself my parenting skills. It's okay.
Now look in the bottom left.
Okay, bottom left. Oh, did you that was it. That was it. You won. Did you win the whole game?
Blue. No.
Yay! GG's! Good job, buddy.
Blue.
I'm so excited. It's
Blue
bedtime.
back.
Hey, you. It's bedtime. So I'm going to... Yay! Good job. Can you say goodnight to everybody, and then I'll
Good night, everyone.
All right, I am going to get this little guy to bed, and I'm gonna. Yay! Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the GG,
wow,
Simon.
you did it.
For the
Tony
jumping.
is very proud of you. Well, he would be if he could think about anything other than big piles of crystals.
Aw.
I feel like we're the bad. Oh my gosh, never mind. Tony's the bad guy. Just look at him.
I suppose. All right, kiddo. Yeah, that guy. He's
Maybe we've been mistaken for Tony.
that giant crab.
Or maybe he sent everyone after us so that we would buy stuff from him.
Congratulations! Good job! Way to go! Now get to bed. That reward would make me crabby too, says Simon. Alright, that was a pretty good one. But but I am going to if you want to close that window and say goodnight to everyone. I'm going to put on Red's video one more time while I go
Good night.
and get this little guy down.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, okay. Let me get OBS up and get you guys to get Redox's video up here.
Inflammation and injury at the tissue and cellular level. Unlike normal immune responses, this inflammatory process doesn't automatically shut off, it continues unchecked. Because autoantibodies can bind to self-antigens and circulate through our bloodstream, they create immune complexes which can then deposit in tissues all over the body. This includes the kidneys, our skin system, blood vessels, joints, and more. And once they're deposited, they activate a complement and inflammatory pathways. This results in tissue destruction at the cellular, tissue, organ, and even system level. Lupus is one of the most challenging autoimmune diseases to manage because it's highly variable, unpredictable, multi-systemic, and immunologically complex. Unlike diseases that affect a single organ or follow a consistent pattern, lupus behaves differently from patient to patient, and even changes over time within the same patient. Lupus can affect nearly any organ in the body system, and while one patient may experience only mild joint pain and rash, others may experience kidney failure, stroke, seizures, and severe vasculitis. This variable means treatment can't follow a simple one-size-fits-all approach. Most lupus medications suppress the immune system, and while these reduce inflammation, they also impair the body's ability to fight infection, which creates a difficult balance for treatment. With too little suppression, you end up with ongoing organ damage from the disease, and with too much, you end up with severe infection. Additionally, fatigue in lupus can be profound and persistent. Some of those contributing factors include chronic pain, inflammation, sleep disturbances, depression, the effects of medication, and psychological stress, which also worsens the disease over time. Patients with lupus often struggle with maintaining employment, having steady relationships, financial burden, anxiety and depression, and other long-term complicated issues. Today, there is no cure for lupus, but there are many therapies used to control the disease activity, reduce flares, slow organ damage, and disease progression. But none of these treatments eliminate the underlying autoimmune dysfunction. Therefore, lupus treatment and management requires lifelong monitoring and medication, as well as ongoing interdisciplinary care. These new therapies that are coming out today are both wonderful and very expensive. many of them with varying responses in our new patient population. And that's why the work of our friends Stream Team here and GOTEL is so important. So let's raise some money, raise some awareness, and find a cure for lupus.
Hey there, and thanks for coming on back. I appreciate everyone who stuck around and is here with me. That was my sweet son, Headphones Bug, doing his very best to show us a roguelike game, Crab Champions. I I'm gonna play the Pixel remaster of Final Fantasy for just a little bit while my fingers hold out. I was trying to select the right game here on the editing the stream info, and I'm not sure I picked the right one. Uh, for Switch, for PC. Let's see here. It's hard to say. Just trying to find regular. There's not really one for the Pixel remaster, so I'm just gonna keep it at Final Fantasy, and hopefully, if anybody has any questions, they can come in. I am playing with the quality of life upgrades on because, to highlight lupus awareness and our GOTEL streams, I will say that my fingers have been getting very tired. Although I think I'm nearing the end of this flare, which is a period of time when the lupus gets worse. So I think I'm ending that flare, and I'm very happy to say that hopefully we can... Oh, hi Darby. Hopefully we'll be able to let me get chat up. Aha. Okay. Looks like it says Final Fantasy. Right. Close enough. It's Final Fantasy after all. Exactly 7, right? I know. And I know that you gave me that file that has your chiptune with the farm theme, like 7 of them in a row, and I haven't gotten it on OBS, like changed as a source yet, so I could hear that little hiccup in between the in the farm song. So I will fix that to better represent your amazing, cool work making that. Hey, you made the best chip tunes. That farm song you made was actually for HPbug. He was making a Scratch video game on scratch.mit.edu, and it's like block coding. He was coding ducks versus geese, and you made him that theme for his game, and he's been creating games and coding them and going to coding camp and everything ever since. So you really helped spur on that love of making games via a computer, which was relatively new to him at the time. We're talking like 3.5 years ago. Simon says, I'm going to write an absurdly named RPG series called First Fantasy and hope it goes on for at least 17 more sequels. I thought about that the other day. Like, when they said Final Fantasy, like, did they really know what was going to happen? Did they really know what they were doing? Did they know that there would end up being so many afterwards? Oh, look at that art, though. It's gorgeous. Who knew what would happen to the rest of Final Fantasy when they started this? 7 says that farm theme chiptune was like the third piece of original music I ever wrote. I know it was. I know. I was like, oh, hey, my kid's doing this thing, and he's making this game, and he really could use like a little farm song. Do you think you could write him a little ditty or something? And, and while you're learning to do stuff, and that started this glorious friendship for the last 3.5 years that we've had. So, yeah, I've loved supporting all of your chiptune making and everything since then because you're so wildly talented and, you're humble and just... Okay, we need to shout out 7. Hold on. Exclamation point, shout out at 7 Castle Forest. And the other creator on that page who made the animation and uses Animator to make things is Simon Ashtier, who's also here. And they're both GOTEL streamers on my stream team that is run by La Shorty Games. It's ours. And we are La Shorty and Puzzle Solve It Better Together. Yeah. So, all right, let's get started. Let's load this game. We were here. This is file 2. We are on level 6, so we're like really, really not far into it. And also feel free to donate. I know it's like the middle of the month and everybody gets paid at the beginning or at the end of the month. And, if you have that extra couple bucks to give towards this amazing charity, definitely do so. But either way, please come and enjoy Final Fantasy with me. Yeah, let's start playing. I have no idea where we are. I think we were in town. Okay, Provoca. How do you say that? Provoca. I don't know. Please help us. I think this is the town that they said was overrun with pirates. Oh, look at green-haired guy. He's got like a muscle shirt or a jumper or something and some green hair, maybe a mohawk it looks like, something, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a mohawk. He's very cool. Those blasted pirates, they're running around looting and pillaging like they own the place. Oh my gosh. This music, you guys. Holy smokes. Nostalgia feels. They really did a great job still keeping like all of the... I played this on NES originally. I've never played through it with the Pixel Remaster. I started it a little bit, got a bit into it and said, you know what, I really have to stream this instead. And when my fingers started hurting and I couldn't do the 2D platformers anymore, I was like, I gotta show everybody because it just hit me in the nostalgia feels. And I hadn't played it for 20 years and I could still feel it. So here we are. White mage, fighter, blue guy, black belt, and fighter. Alright, let's catch up on chat a little. You made it to the second town. I don't think you fought the blank spoiler yet. Yeah, pirates. We're after some pirates, Simon. Love the look of the water in this town. Oh, I know. Look at that. With the job that they did. It looks so fresh and beautiful and new, and it still looks so pixely and old, and it just gets me in all the feels. Let's see. Hi, Game Enjoyer. Welcome on in. Hello, Puzzle Batter. I hope you're having a day as amazing as you are. Oh, that's so sweet. The game audio is there, but very faint. Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. I think I had to turn it down at some point for some reason. Oh yeah, it's way too low. How's that, folks? Sometimes Windows likes to change volume things on me when I don't tell it to. Hi there, Shorty. Again, HPbug was on earlier. He's gone to bed. That is true. He was on doing that Crab Champions. Okay. Hopefully the music is a little bit better, a little bit more enjoyable. Again, if anyone has any lupus questions, there's like the command for GOTEL tells you about our team, and the command for LFA tells you about the Lupus Foundation of America. There's a couple commands and things in here for anybody who wants more information on that. But let's get to... I see pirates over here. I definitely see pirates there, but I'm going to hit the other side first. Okay. Looks like some sort of clergy personnel. There are none in need of my services. Do not lose heart, brave warriors. Okay. I'm not 100% sure I remember what his services are. It's been 20 years. So I guess we'll find out. I don't have any black mages, but I remember this is the same symbol we saw in that first town. Okay. Blind Na will cure darkness. Silence. Cast silence on all the enemies. Null Shock reduces lightning damage by half for the entire party. And Invis raises one ally's evasion. Okay, as I remember it, there are, they said, 4 spells for every level. This is level 2. And you can pick 3 of them. Okay. Oh, gotta lurk while you're grocery shopping. Good luck, puzzle, and hope you have fun. Thank you. I shall have some fun. Hopefully as long as my fingers last, and then I'm passing the reins off to Shorty. Yep, good night, 7, or enjoy your lurk. Thanks so much for hopping on in and encouraging Headphones Bug. I know it's fun to see him on some of our movie nights and sci-fi nights and show him all the Star Wars, really old school things, and help him develop a love for retro at such a young age, and you're definitely a part of that. My fingers are bothering me a lot less tonight. Simon said, "Are your fingers bothering you tonight?" My stomach's bothering me, and I'm 1 day post-infusion. So I was in the hospital yesterday for like half the day getting immunosuppressants infused into me, but my fingers are actually much better than they were even just a week ago. So I'm really hopeful that I'm at the end of the flare, and I can get back to some more good gaming. Yeah, and he told 7 to pick up some elixirs, ethers, and potions while he's out. Good. Always good advice. Always good to do. The game enjoyer says, hospital? Oh no. Oh, well, let me explain. Every 4 weeks, as part of my treatment for the lupus, I go into the hospital and I spend about half the day there, and I get an infusion of medicine, immunosuppressant called Safnello, into my body as in an IV as a treatment. It's probably the most intense part of my treatment plan, and it usually staves off most flares, even though I've had one for about 5 weeks now. It's the first one I've had in like over a year. So overall, the Safnello is doing a good job. And yeah, so every 4 weeks I have that, and that is part of lupus. Yeah, so the last 5 weeks I've been having this flare, but it is, hopefully we're at the end of it. And again, normally I don't talk about this a lot, but I am trying to raise awareness, trying to raise funds for lupus research into finding a cure. So, hence me talking about it so much. Alright, let's play a little Final Fantasy. I think one thing I do want to do is to be able to do this null shock. I'm not sure how much I need it right now. I like the idea of raising evasion. I'm gonna get 1 spell. I've only got 783 bucks gills, so I'm gonna be kind of careful and just get 1 spell for now. Then I'm gonna try to farm out whatever's nearby, see if I can get everything that I need to get here. I'm like dying without a black mage. Normally I would be all over that. The reason why we have this party makeup is we had a donation incentive And whatever the first 4 donations were, we were naming the characters after the people who donated, and they got to pick. Or if they didn't want to pick, we did a random roll of which characters. So White Mage, Fighter, Monk, and or I guess Warrior. I always say Fighter. These guys were either picked randomly or picked by the person who donated. So that is why I have this party makeup. Okay. Let's get a bigger sword. Maybe. Hammer. Okay, looks like it has an attack of 9. It's not gonna help anybody because White Mage already has it. Oh, looks like a broadsword has an attack of 15, accuracy of 10, and it will increase the fighter's abilities. It's 450. I could only afford 1. And this is an attack of 16, accuracy of only 5. And this one's an attack of 10, accuracy of 10. Let's see what they currently have. Attack 9, accuracy 5. They haven't really missed a heck of a lot, I will say. So I'm not sure how worried about accuracy I should be. Game Enjoyer says fighter was the NES term for the warrior class. That's why you keep wanting to say fighter. That is probably why I keep wanting to say fighter. And to a lot of 8-bit theater in my college days, the webcomic, and it was, you know, fighter, white mage, black mage, and red mage running around having adventures. Do you want an answer to that? No, my memory will start to kick in, or I'll just discover it. It's okay. If I get really stuck on something, I'm not terribly opposed to if I ask for it, some spoilery thing. But in general, I like to feel it all out, and I'll ask myself, some questions out loud. I'll ask myself. But I think I'm gonna try to stay relatively balanced. This would only increase everything by 10, so it's not worth getting it. I can get maybe I'll try one of each. Can't afford one of each right now, so let's go with one of these right now. Nobody else can really get an upgrade, so alright. Oh, I forgot to equip it. So let's equip this. Okay. I don't have any shields. I don't have any arms. I don't have any head things I can equip with anything. Okay. So we'll just have to figure out what's going on in the armor shop. It looks like that's on the other side. I see the little mini map over here on the right hand side. It's telling me where and how and all of that. So it looks like there's an armor shop down there. So I'm gonna check out armor before I go talking to the piratey looking guy. Maybe get all my best stuff if I can. We'll see what the armor shop has. Yeah, that's fine. That's why I was asking before telling you. Yeah, I figured. It's very kind of you to ask how I felt about the whole spoilers thing. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Very cool. Alright, let's do this. And LaShorty says, a warrior is a fighter. Yeah, I know. Just in my brain, I just want to say fighter. Alright. Let's check out. Ooh, okay. So leather armor is gonna make everybody go down except for Monk over here. He kind of stays the same. Chainmail's what I got on fighters. I'm just gonna keep calling him fighter. It's cool. I appreciate you too. That's why I want you to feel respected. Oh, that's very kind. Yeah. Yeah, I generally try to figure things out for myself. Like I said, it's been at least 20 years since I picked this up for NES. I beat it, and I will say I loved it so much that I ended up playing it again, like as the next thing that I played. Like I played it through, and then I just picked different characters and played it again, and then I haven't really picked it up in 20 years, so it's almost new, but there was so much of a love and so much of an experience that I can sort of feel the nostalgia, the memories, and then obviously I played Final Fantasy 2 and 3, and then 5 and 7. So, you've lost count of how many times you've played this. That's super cool. Alright, let's check out some gloves. Gloves, they're cheap. I can get them for 3 people. They're going to add defense 1, weight 1. I think a little defense would go a long way. Can anybody wear a shield? Okay, so this will go a long way too. Let me get a couple of those. I get 3 of these. Okay, now I'm kind of out of money, and I feel like I might need potions and stuff. So, I mean Gil. Let's do that. Oh, hi Omega Mac 10. Oh, I love your emoji. Look at that. Oh my gosh, how cute. Clay talk. Oh, that's very cute. I know, I do talk a lot. Hi. Welcome on in. And, yeah, thanks for joining us. I'm doing a little Final Fantasy 1. Earlier we had my 13-year-old playing a roguelike that is not really played by anyone else he knows other than Simon Ashtier picked it up. And he was playing Crab Champions, and he got all the way to the end on the relax mode through 28 Islands. So it was fun. Let's see. Was it the arms? Okay. Can equip that. I'm still kind of remembering. Okay, how to put that on. Okay. Oh, and right, we were gonna do shields on the 2. Okay, I think that was it. I'm gonna try to sell some of what I got because I feel like a little money is gonna go a long way, and I'm not sure what I need. This stuff cluttering up my, I feel like I could probably buy clothes and stuff later, and it's kind of in the way right now. Okay, that feels much more streamlined. I can kind of see everything I have. Stuff isn't going to be in the way. And maybe it'll help me buy an extra item. Oh no, I was afraid people would think I'm saying they talk too much, lol. I love that. I was thinking I do talk a lot, and you know, people who watch my stream, which isn't a lot of people, whoever is here will just have to kind of live with it. I'm a chatty person, and yeah, this just kind of comes out. I've been talking, especially during GOTEL, and about Lupus in so many streams. I've been on with LaShorty, I've been on with Simon, Ashtier, I've been on with C Small, I've been on with G-Force. I'm going to be on with Seven Castle Forest probably tomorrow for a little bit, even just to talk a bit about game that they're playing and to share a little bit about my lupus to try to raise awareness. So yeah, lots of talking. You're in for it. Oh, Shorty says she loves hearing puzzle talk. Thank you, I appreciate it. You do get to hear it a lot. Shorty's my best friend and the team leader, so she gets to hear me talk every single day. I'm on the phone with that girl. And usually with Redox, I talk a lot, so. Well, thanks, guys. And I like hanging out with you guys too. That's why it's fun to do this. As much as I stumble through it, everybody's always so kind and patient. So, alright. I think the really helpful thing was having a tent just before I went into a cave or something. So I feel like but I also saw some poisoning, guys. No, let me play it safe. Antidote, potion. Potion's probably gonna hit as many hit points as I've got. You know, might as well start hoarding now. Who else hoards? I mean, I feel like all of us retro people tend to hoard a little bit. It's just these natural tendencies, having played these games throughout our childhoods, that we just want to hoard. So I'm thinking I want to get that other sword before I go fight Mr. Pirate dude over there. Since I don't have a black mage with me, and I feel like black mage does like a lot of damage. So, oh, let's see, attacking Mr. Lizard. There's only one of him. And oh, he hit me for 10. Whoa. So I definitely need to get that defense up. Close to leveling up. Let's see what I can do. If I stick by town, give everything sort of a look-see. Oh, there's a lot of wolves here. Okay. So, one of the things that we talked about last time was that there was this quality of life upgrade to the Pixel Remaster where you don't really have to... Okay. So what I want to say is when we all first played this, right? You would have to select which one of those guys you were going to hit, because if you didn't select which one of those guys you were going to hit, and that one got destroyed, it wouldn't automatically go to another mob, and you would just get an automatic miss. But now, once one of the mobs is destroyed, it'll sort of move on to the next one, so you don't get that miss. And I feel like, I don't know if that's a curse or a blessing, because it made me so careful about who I would select to attack and come up with a strategy based on that. And now I feel like I'm just going to get lazy and just say hit, 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 and just let it go down to the next one, and maybe not get, you know, maximum damage, planning out, okay, heavy, light, heavy, light. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Okay. Looks like red upgraded with 5 extra hit points, a little strength, a little agility. Looks like blue upgraded with 4 hit points, agility, and some stamina. Wisely, I had to choose wisely. Is gonna have 5 extra hit points. And, okay. I got a little money, not a whole lot. This is sort of walking back to... Oh! That looks like a big guy. I have raises evasion. This guy's got the lowest hit points. Let's let Monk raise evasion. Maybe we'll get a miss. Oh, 17. That's tough. Okay. Okay, I may have to do a cure. Is the music too loud for anyone else? I feel like it's a little loud for me, but I can just turn it down on my headset and it shouldn't affect anything. I'm gonna have to go back into town. Hopefully this is a lot of money. Ooh, 240. Okay. Alright, definitely going back into town and gonna heal up. How many heals do I get? I can... Okay. Let me just do that. Okay. As long as I can hear you talk, which I can, the music is fine. Oh, alright. Well, that sounds good. I do love the music, but sometimes my sensory just gets a little overwhelmed with some of the music sometimes. So, we'll see. Okay. I want to get my magic back. I want to see how much money I have. I could probably fight a battle or two. Get my hit points down. And then refill my magic up. Ooh, there's 3 horsies. Okay. Crazy horse. Let me see. How much do they... Okay, so 49 and 49, so they have less than 100 hit points each. But they hit for a lot. Took down a whole chunk of monks. Ooh, that looks good. Okay. I got an extra 45 gil there, but I think I've got to recover my cures and my magic. Let's see how much it costs to stay at the inn and have pheasant dreams, or pleasant dreams. Okay, 50 for a night. Yeah, let's refill the cures. Yeah, it says pleasant dreams, but all I can think is pheasant dreams. Alright. I have no extra armor. I can't afford that extra sword yet. I have a little bit of extra armor. Let's see what's down here. See if there's a bit more of a challenging battle. Oh, smokes. I think that's poison spiders. They're green. Tarantulas. Okay. Well, go after the first row. See if we can make our weak guy invisible. Ooh, we got a nice a miss, and the invisible happened. Ooh, another miss. So haven't gotten hit yet. Another miss. Okay, this is very lucky thus far. We'll see. Let's see if we can at least get to the pirates before my hands give out. I did get poisoned. Ah, darn. Okay. And I don't have a way to cure poison without a antidote yet. And those are expensive, so I really hope I make more than 50 with these spiders. Okay, I made 200 go. Okay. So I don't have a way to cure poison yet, so that's how we're gonna cure poison. And you know what? Let's give the pirates a try. I don't know. We haven't even talked to them, like, failed yet. I'm being extra cautious, but we could throw caution to the wind and just go for the pirates. I could probably at least get... I leveled up. Okay. Oh, that's a big jump in fighters' hit points. Not as big of a jump in the monk's hit points, but... Ooh, and Zach, named after Zach from Absolutely the Best Podcast in Work in Progress, who was my first donation, is up to 143 hit points. Very cool. Okay. Alright. Let's go fight a pirate, guys. I'm gonna get that sword. Let's see, I got 600 gills. I think it was 4 something, right? I'm gonna get the other sword. Hopefully the best defense is gonna be a big offense over here. Alright. You know what? Why don't we run an experiment here? Right? So... this guy got the broadsword, right? Red, the girl. So what about giving Wisely the battle axe? We'll see who does more damage. We'll see if the accuracy mattered. Can run sort of a little mental experiment and check both variables and see if there's actually any difference in like the data that we get out of that. Just something to keep in the back of our minds, like, oh, Wisely's been doing a lot more damage than Red. But no, you know, yeah, that made that 1 point ended up translating to a much bigger difference, you know. Can do this scientifically. So what I'm gonna do is stay at the inn because I want to be at my fullest of full. I'm gonna fight once more. Do one more battle, stay at the inn, save, and then go for the pirates. Oh, last time I was super lucky. I'm not gonna envision that I get that lucky again. but... Ah, poisoned. Okay. Well, at least it poisoned the same one. Oh, holy smokes. Alright. Let's see. Protect you. Okay. Alright, gang. Let's take out a pirate. Oh, I'm still poisoned. Of course I am. Alright. Alright. Let us final some fantasy. Pheasant dreams, everyone. Okay. Let's save, shall we? Save early, save often. Okay. Leveled up a couple times. Starting to lose a little steam, but let's take on some pirates. See what that battle looks like. Okay. Bike. You've got cannonballs of steel to be taken on the greatest pirate bike. Keel haul 'em, boys. Aye, aye, Captain. We'll make their bones go crunch. It's my best pirate voice tonight, you guys. Oh, wow. Okay. 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 So... a little nervous. A little nervous here. Maybe they will miss a lot. Or they won't hit for a lot. That would be great. Okay. Well, so far so good. They don't seem to have any... Oh, okay. Particularly gruesome attacks. But I am going to have to cure myself. I don't like being that low. So let's see if we can take on Pirate Bike. Yeah, see if I attack all the top row over here. Kind of, doesn't make me have to choose which guy to hit. It'll just sort of take on the next guy. Okay, so that was a success. I be most sorry, young masters. I'll be making no more fuss, I swear. Yay, we did it! You obtain a ship. I got a ship? I've had myself a change of heart. I plan to buckle down and be the hardest worker in town. You believe me, don't ye? I've had myself a change of heart. Yeah, I believe you, Bike. I guess, he's gonna be a model citizen after this. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's somebody in the corner here. Because of you, we don't need to fear the pirates anymore. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't really need to level up very much. That was easy. They say there are elves living across the sea. Oh, got distracted for a minute. How was the pirate fight? It was successful. And, a little easy. I think I just got pretty lucky. There was a bunch of misses, so I didn't really get hurt very much. And then Bike was kind of a softie in the end there. I think that's how you say his name, Bike. Anyway, he was a bit of a softie. He's just kind of once his crew was taken out, he decided he was going to have a change of heart and change his ways. You know, mend some piratey fences and become a model citizen, yeah. So, Elf King has fallen into a deep sleep and hasn't woken up. Where is this again? Let's see. Hey, talk to me. Elves that live across the sea. Elf Prince asleep. Because of you, we don't need to fear the pirates anymore. Thank you so much. Okay. Alright. I guess I have to pop out to save. And I might have enough for one of these armors. I forget how much they were. They were 6 something. But I have a feeling they're gonna go to the 2 big guys. Iron, 640. Okay, yep, to the 2 big uns. Everybody else is... Oh, I guess she can get leather gloves. Okay. Can I do both? I can't do both. Okay. I can get one of these. So it goes from 15 to 24 defense and 15 to 23 weight. I'm not sure exactly what the weight does. Maybe it affects initiative or something. If I had a manual. I think I did have an original manual to this on for the NES somewhere, but there was some water damage and some of the pages are stuck together, which is kind of a shame. But if I can find it, I know where it is. Maybe I'll take some pictures and put them up on somewhere, Blue Sky or one of the Discords tomorrow. A few people have collection-y things on some of the Discords, PixelPon, or you know, a lot of people are on HGs. Maybe I can try to find my my manual and take some pictures. It's kind of sad to see the water damage, but you know, while you're playing a game, you start thinking about your original hardware and whatnot. All right. Well, I guess we shall continue this the next time. Thank you so much for singing with me, hanging with me, and playing some Crab Champions with HPbug. I'm going to... Oh, there's my ship. Save, and I'm going to show off the video that Redox PDX made that's the educational lupus video one more time before the end of the stream. Then once it's played through for everybody to see one more time, I will say goodnight and pass the reins on to the Shorty Games, who I see just went live. Perfect. My team leader, my brave warrior, and yeah. Oh, Weepo's lurking. Yeah, I lurked in your Forza video, Forza stream earlier, so looked like you were having a lot of fun with that. We'll have to catch up about that. Alright, I did save, right? For like sanity's sake. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me exit. How do I exit again? I can never remember. Nope. That's the map. Aha. Return to title screen. And close that. Very cool. So yeah, thanks for hanging. I know sort of the middle of GOTEL is kind of the lull when it comes to GOTEL, so hopefully you guys have stuck with me. And anybody who came, anybody who chatted, anybody who chilled, anybody who learned something about lupus, thank you so very much. Let's end on a high note. This is the video made by Dr. Redox PDX, one of my very close friends, who is an amazing educator and made this video to help us learn more about this this disease. Okay, thank you. Have a great one.
Hello, my name is Dr. Redox, and today we're going to raise some lupus awareness for our GOTEL stream team here in the Pixel Pond. Let's begin with a quick discussion of the normal immune response. Normally, our B cell function under healthy conditions support our immune system by recognizing foreign antigens and differentiating into both plasma cells and memory cells. B cells produce antibodies to fight infection, and they work alongside T helper cells to coordinate the immune response. However, in lupus, B lymphocytes, aka B cells, develop cellular dysfunction, and their role in the immune system is broken. Normally, B cells help protect our body by producing these antibodies against pathogens and protect us from bacteria, viruses, and other invading organisms. However, in lupus, B cells become dysregulated and begin to attack our body's own tissues. Normally, our immune system eliminates or suppresses dysfunctional B cells that react against our self, or ones that create what we call self-antigens. This process is called immune tolerance, but in SLE, aka lupus, this protective mechanism fails. The B cells begin to recognize the body's own nuclear material as foreign. Some of these elements of our body include DNA, RNA, and nuclear proteins. And instead of recognizing these substances, B cells produce autoantibodies against them. The hallmark of lupus is an excessive production of these autoantibodies. Activated B cells transform into plasma cells, which continuously secrete autoantibodies. This causes chronic immune activation, persistent inflammation, and injury at the tissue and cellular level. Unlike normal immune responses, this inflammatory process doesn't automatically shut off, it continues unchecked. Because autoantibodies can bind to self-antigens and circulate through our bloodstream, they create immune complexes which can then deposit in tissues all over the body. This includes the kidneys, our skin system, blood vessels, joints, and more. And once they're deposited, they activate a complement and inflammatory pathways. This results in tissue destruction at the cellular, tissue, organ, and even system level. Lupus is one of the most challenging autoimmune diseases to manage because it's highly variable, unpredictable, multi-systemic, and immunologically complex. Unlike diseases that affect a single organ or follow a consistent pattern, lupus behaves differently from patient to patient and even changes over time within the same patient. Lupus can affect nearly any organ in the body system, and while one patient may experience only mild joint pain and rash, others may experience kidney failure, stroke, seizures, and severe vasculitis. This variable means treatment can't follow a simple one-size-fits-all approach. Most lupus medications suppress the immune system, and while these reduce inflammation, they also impair the body's ability to fight infection, which creates a difficult balance for treatment. With too little suppression, you end up with ongoing organ damage from the disease, and with too much, you end up with severe infection. Additionally, fatigue in lupus can be profound and persistent. Some of those contributing factors include chronic pain, inflammation, sleep disturbances, depression, the effects of medication, and psychological stress, which also worsens the disease over time. Patients with lupus often struggle with maintaining employment, having steady relationships, financial burden, anxiety and depression, and other long-term complicated issues. Today, there is no cure for lupus, but there are many therapies used to control the disease activity, reduce flares, slow organ damage, and disease progression. But none of these treatments eliminate the underlying autoimmune dysfunction. Therefore, lupus treatment and management requires lifelong monitoring and medication, as well as ongoing interdisciplinary care. These new therapies that are coming out today are both wonderful and very expensive, many of them with varying responses in our new patient population. And that's why the work of our friends Stream Team here and GOTEL is so important. So let's raise some money, raise some awareness, and find a cure for lupus.